Hi, it's Kathy. Welcome back to Kathy's Happy Home and day 9 of Vlogmas. How did that happen? Time just whizzes by. Well, when I was looking on Amazon, looking for Christmas gifts for other people, I got a Christmas gift for myself. Let me show you. Many years ago, I had a cookie press. It had been my great-grandmother's. And I still have it, but I haven't used it in years. But I saw this, and I said, wow, this looks kind of neat. And I bought it for myself. It is so pretty and so easy to use. It came with all of these different plates to make designs. And the box shows you all the designs that you can make. Also came with frosting tips, so you can use it to put icing in and make all special flowers and curlicues and things on your cake. And then this. However, it did not come with any instructions, so I am assuming that this is the sponge you use to clean out the barrel here once you have used it with the cookie dough. So the first thing I'm going to do is wash everything up, and then let's make some cookies. It's going to be so much fun to try out all these different plates during the year. But for right now, I chose the tree and the snowflake. Look at all these different tips they have for the icing. No excuse now for not having a fancy cake. And I did figure out how to put this together, and it is to clean out the tube here. The recipe I'm going to make is called Dainty tea cookies. It was on the back of the box that my great-grandmother's cookie press was in, and it's always a winner. Over the years, it's gotten lost. The box disintegrated, the recipe was lost. But fortunately, my sister had copied it down. And when she was here last week, or earlier this week, I asked her for it, and she emailed it to me, and so I'm going to recreate that recipe. They are so delicious, and I think you'll enjoy them too. I'll put the recipe down in the description box, as I usually do. What you will need is a cup of butter, and because you're going to cream it, it's best to put it out on the table maybe about a half hour and soften it up. And we have vanilla, 1 egg, salt, sugar, and flour. I'm heating the oven to 350. That's 180 for those of you who don't use Fahrenheit. I'm creaming together a cup of butter and 2/3 cup of sugar. And this is a trick I figured out, and nobody told it to me, I just sort of figured it out. I use a potato masher to cream the butter and sugar. It does a fantastic job, and so much easier than trying it any other way. It's so fast and easy to get your sugar and butter creamed together that way, and everything gets mixed really well. Now I've added 1 egg, and I'm going to mix this up. Now I've added 2½ cups of flour and 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, and I'm going to mix this all up in. I'm adding a teaspoon of a vanilla extract. What I use is this Shank's vanilla beans, and I got this from an Amish lady out in Bird in Hand, Pennsylvania, and it is really the best I've ever had. So if you can get hold of this, I would highly suggest using it. It's It's a little pricey, but it lasts for a long time. Now let's finish mixing this all together so that we can get the dough into the oven. I filled the tube. I see there's some spaces down here, but we'll see what happens when we get that far. And I'm starting with the Christmas tree. I'm sure this is a learning curve. The early ones were not coming out well at all, as you can see. But the ones that at the end, they started being okay. Now I'm going to sprinkle some green sugar on them and pop them in the oven. I have this Emerald City green sugar, sparkling sugar, that I'm going to put on them. They go in a 350-degree oven for 6 minutes. Now I've refilled the tube and put on the snowflake top, and I'm going to use this sparkling sugar. It's ultraviolet. Sort of hard to see, but that's what it's called. I had a lot of trouble with these too, but they're now ready to go into the oven. They're small, but they look great and they smell wonderful. We have had a little incident. All of a sudden the press stopped working and I could not figure out what was happening. I tried to fix it several times, several different ways, nothing happened. So I rolled the rest of the dough into balls and took the snowflake plate and pressed it onto the top of the balls, flattening them and making little snowflake cookies. And as I'm cleaning up, I find a piece of the press on the table. So I guess I will be sending this back and getting a replacement one. And here they are, my snowflakes, and down under here is my little Christmas trees, all boxed up and ready to take to Bible study tomorrow to treat my ladies. And while I'm treating them, I'm going to treat myself today and open my advent calendar and see what my cookie is for today. Day 9 is right up here. Then let's see. I'll open it this way. And it is a chocolate chip. Oh good, I've been wanting one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Now I'm going to eat this.